Whew, this woman here. Anyways, welcome to Joffin's VIP room, where we talk about breaking news and talk about movie reviews and other stuff. Yeah. So, anyways, let me get to it. So, when I said this woman here, Amber Heard, as you all know, that I did yesterday, I did like two videos about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp fallout, how they met and what have you, and etc. etc. But people aren't too thrilled with Amber Heard right now. So, but with that being said, with that happening, Amber Heard is reportedly fighting for a bigger role in Aquaman 2. They're trying to limit her role because of what has taken place. And because when these certain things take place, when drama take place, when you're controversial and when you say the wrong things, I mean, hey, this is what it is. We're living in this world where it's like, you can't necessarily get away with the bad things that you've done. Even though the fact that, what happened in the court case happened in the court case with Johnny Depp. He threw a phone at her. They probably had an abusive, when I read what I said yesterday, they had an abusive like relationship or almost a toxic relationship. I hate using that word toxic. God dog, we gotta use a different word. I'm tired of using the word toxic. Everything is not toxic. Just call it stupid. Whatever it is. It is what it is. Anyways, that's my little pet peeve. Anyways, so everybody looking at Johnny Depp is like, okay, so majority of Johnny Depp's fans are Johnny Depp's fans. I'm a fan of Johnny Depp. I hate that fact that this has happened and transpired. If he hit her, he hit her. He shouldn't have did it or whatever. But she also played a big part in that as well too. She did some stuff too. She punched and did some things to him too. He had to get away. And it pretty much came into, from what I've read, I don't know the full story, of course, because you never know exactly what goes on behind the scenes. What it seems like is both of them were, had played their part and their roles in it. So of course Johnny Depp is like being kind of like blackballed, but he's still getting paid 10 million for this one role that I'm about to get into for Fantastic Beasts. So, and Johnny Depp also said that if y'all do this to me, look at her. She did some stuff too, which I understand. I mean, but I think what it was that this all took place in London. I guess that's where they live at, and Amber Heard went to um, this magazine that's all about domestic violence, and they push that, try to get the person taken care of or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. So that's probably why Johnny Depp didn't win the case, even though they had evidence, or well, I guess I don't know, evidence or pretty much the whole. It's been a whole big mess. So, anyways, let's get into this. So since Johnny Depp picking up 10 million for that one scene, 10 million, man. Ooh, let, hey, take that money. um, let's see. The 57-year-old retains the support of his fans, though he believed that he's being unfairly treated by Warner Brothers, especially when Amber Heard remains on board to play the female lead in studio's Aquaman 2. While almost 250,000 people have signed the petition to have Depp reinstated as Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow, over 800,000 have lent their weight to the one demanding that his ex-wife be fired as the DCEU's mirror. I ain't gonna lie, she looks fine as AF as Mira. She got like a whole little, I'm sorry, she looked good, but I wouldn't mess with her. Anyway, and given the serious revelations that were made public during the warring former couples court battles, the supporters have now threatened to boycott both Fantastic Beasts 3 and Aquaman 2 if Heard isn't removed from James Wan's superhero sequel. Damn. Seeing as Warner Brothers are willing to fire Depp from one franchise, then surely they're at least considering booting Heard from another. But it appears that Fox now they are only planning to reduce her role, something that the 34-year-old actress isn't too happy with. In fact, according to insider Daniel Richmond, she's fighting for an increased part in the pick. Heard wants and fighting for a bigger role in Aquaman 2 since they are trying to reduce her role, says the tipster. Mira was hardly a fully formed or three-dimensional character in the original film, and her performance wasn't memorable in the slightest, but despite a lot of modern black blockbusters focusing more time and energy on prominent female parts, the continued negativity swirling around her mere existence more than likely means that Warner Brothers aren't going to butchering that word. Just skip over to Amber's request if she even remains on board by the time Aquaman 2 starts shooting next year, that is. See, this is what I'm talking about, people. I may not be the guru of relationships or love or whatever, but when I say whenever you got some mess going on in your relationships, try to handle it as peaceful as possible. Don't put your hands on each other, plain and simple. But mess like this, especially when you're in the public eye and you're a celebrity, when word gets out, when everything comes to light, and when ish hits the fan, it hits the fan and it just messes up your whole career. When I break out, I don't know. I'm gonna try to be as private as possible. I'll be out there talking to people. This ain't about me. Forget this. It's about them. Oh man. Hey, we gonna see what happens. Everybody get this petition signed. I want to see the petition. This is a mess right here, boy. Comment below, guys. Tell me what you think.